Um, yes, I am an artist. I'm part of a group of artists called Greyworld. We make public art. I'm also Professor of Public Art at Goldsmiths. Yes, and if you're thinking of studying, you could do a lot worse. Now, what I'm going to do today is a little bit unusual, and it's also something that has been, by the very nature of it, rather difficult to rehearse. So, and it will require a little bit of human interaction, but let me just give you sort of a backstory and explain why I'm going to do what I'm going to do. A lot of greyworld stuff uses different methods of interaction in urban spaces in order to set up situations which can be creative in some kind of way. One of the works that we're probably best known for, you know, as a child, you pick up a stick and run it along railings and get that lovely sound. Well, we took a big set of railings and we tuned them. So when you ran a stick along it, it played The Girl from Ipanema. Now, this is a kind of piece that we were very satisfied with because, you know, it was a very, very simple, very direct way of interacting. But more than that, sound itself is a great weapon, if you like, in that opportunity that we're kind of setting up. Put down my gin and tonic. Now, I'm going to show you one of these. I'm sure you've seen one of these before, but this is a music box. Music box has got a drum. It's got lots of pins that stick up over the drum, and little steel rods which play when that drum rotates and those pins hit it. I mean, these things are wonderful. In fact, I'm going to play a little bit. I've got my phone out, not because I want to call my mum. She's over there, actually. But because when you play a music box, you need to put it against a hard surface so you can really hear it. But can you hear that? Go on. It looks like a really weird spot I've got growing on the side of my face. But anyway, so that's a music box. Now, music boxes are wonderful. They're childlike, they're fairy tale-like. They're also, I think, a little bit sinister, a little bit dark sometimes. Fairy tales themselves are obviously not always happy. Now, music box. Music box, box, grid, pins, people, grid. What can we do with this? We started to think there's an interesting opportunity here to make a piece of work very quickly in this small amount of time that I've got. So we've actually got a camera in the ceiling. Let's switch the camera on. There you go. Look, there's the top-down view of you guys. Now, I'm afraid you circular people are going to be, I don't know, you'll have to help me conduct at the end, but it's you guys who are appearing on TV. And in case you think I'm making it up, can you all wave your hands wildly above your head? There you go, you see? All right. Now, great, and you wave like pros. What I'm going to do is okay, put your hands down. Now, you're going to have plenty of opportunity in a minute, I promise. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask certain questions. If those questions apply to you, and guys, I'm talking about you in the arena here, I want you to stick 2 hands up in the air, okay? Now, if we think we've got too many, I may ask another subset of you to put your hands, but you get the idea. Let's have a go. If you were born in January, can you put both hands in the air? Okay, let's put the grid on. Let's freeze the image and bring up the contrast. There we go. So it's seeing the little clusters of, you can put your hands down now. We've grabbed some little dots. So that's just a little test. Okay, so if you were born in January, put your hands up. And if you've got blue eyes, put your hands up. And you can keep your hands up if you're January as well. That's it. Cool. Great. Let's grab that. Okay. Now, you can put your hands down. We've frozen that image. So what's going to happen is there's a grid there. You can't quite see it, but each one of those dots corresponds to a little cluster of you guys. And can we hear what that sounds like? Right. Okay, now can we make it slightly faster? Let's just make it ever so slightly faster. Just a tiny weeny little bit faster. That's great. Okay, cool. Let's hold that one. We'll call that the little melody for this. Okay, guys, pause that one. Excellent. Now I think we need a bass line to accompany it. If you're bald, put your hands up in the air. Come on, don't be afraid. Bald men don't get a lot of chances to interact with these kind of things. Okay, excellent. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Right, can we... Okay, that's not bad, actually. Let's freeze that. Grab that. Excellent. Can we hear what that sounds like? It's very simple. If we had a little bit longer, I might like to add a few more little clumps of people, perhaps bearded people, or people who, I don't know, who travelled from a certain distance. But just for now, we'll keep that as our little second patch. Okay, we can stop that now. And let's get a third part. This part's going to be what we might call a counterpoint. So another melodic element, but that, was going to pop in at the end. So let me see now. If you're wearing jeans, can you put your hands in the air? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, put your hands down. That's ridiculous. Okay, if you're wearing chinos, put your hands in the air. All right. Okay, grab that. That's good, that's good. Grab that, yeah. Let's listen to that one. Very simple. I like it. Okay, let's pause that. Well, we're halfway through the talk, so I think it may be time for the world premiere of the People Pin Symphony. I should say at this point that no royalties will be paid for your collaboration with this work. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play it through and hear what it sounds like. So can we start with the melody, please? Now the bass. Now the counterpoint. Let's take out the counterpoint. And now take out the bass. And then there. Give yourself a round of applause. The Clockwork Symphony. Thank you very much.